What's going on, all my toy collectors and DC fans out there? You know who it is. It's your boy Ox, and welcome to the Cave of Wonders. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Tim Drake as Robin action figure by Mcfarlane Toys. Now the past few weeks I've been finding a bunch of these Multiverse figures on sale and on clearance at different stores like Meijer, Target, and Walmart. So I have a bunch of them for you guys. So every day I'll be doing a different review on all these different Multiverse figures that I've been finding, alright? Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, now taking a look at the front of the box, you can see a clear package window showing you the figure that's inside with the accessories. It comes with a bow staff, a little batarang, the collector's card in the back, and then the figure stand. Right here, let you know we're going to be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Robin, the Tim Drake version of Robin. 12 plus, made by Mcfarlane Toys with 22 moving parts. Now I've already measured this box up for you guys. It's 6 inches long by almost 11 inches tall by almost 3 inches in depth. So that's how much shelf space you're going to need if you're going to be displaying this in the box, okay? Taking a look at it up close real quick before we do pop him out of the box. That's the side. Like I said, it's Tim Drake as Robin. This right here is a pretty cool image, comic book image, if you guys remember that. Any kind of information you guys need, you guys can go ahead and pause it. Right here's any kind of information. If you guys need that barcode, you guys can go ahead and pause that, all right? But yeah, pretty awesome looking figure. Let's just see how cool he is out of the box. Okay, now here's Robin out of the box. You can see it comes with the figure, collectible card, comes with his little bow staff weapon right here, comes with a batarang, and then it comes with this little DC Multiverse stand right here that all the other Multiverse figures come with. Taking a look at his collectible card. If you guys watch my reviews, I love these cards. Nothing but nice things to say. This is actually a comic book image right here. So I think that looks really dope, man. How dark his eyes look. This right here is a quick read up on Tim Drake. If you guys don't know too much about him, just pause it and you guys can read up on him. Now taking a look at his weapon right here. This is actually the same bow staff that ended up coming with that that new 52 Tim Drake, the Red Robin figure. It's the exact same one, and I'll do a comparison for you guys. But same paint, same detail. Like I said, the exact same staff basically. His little batarang right here, or Robin ring, whatever you guys want to call it. Pretty cool little grooves and detail in there. Nothing fancy, no kind of string or nothing like that. Taking a look at the figure up close. Now, I've actually measured him out. He's a little bit taller than the other Tim Drake Red Robin figure. That one ended up coming in at, if I remember, 6 3/4. This one is exactly 7 inches, so he's a little bit taller. So just try and remember that when you guys are going to be scaling him next to certain Batman, Multiverse Batman figures, because he is a little bit taller. He might be taller than some of the Batman figures if you guys are going to be posing him next to him. And maybe I'll do that for you guys. I'll do a little comparison and show you guys a couple Batman figures next to him, because he does seem a little bit taller. I would have wanted my Robin to be a tad bit shorter, but still an awesome looking figure, man. Great detail work, great sculpting, all the shoulder pieces right here on his suit, on his gloves. One of my issues that I do see, I'm not going to gripe because I got all these toys on sale, but you can see some green right in his elbows right there, like right in the inner part of his arms right there, where it almost seems like they painted his gloves with it already attached to his forearm, to his elbow right here, because you can see some green. You don't see it on that side, but you definitely see it on this side right there in the crack of the joint. But not a big deal. Like I said, got these toys for a great deal. But let's go ahead and go over the articulation real fast. Head's on a ball joint, does roll all the way around. Doesn't look up too far, which is funny because the other Tim Drake didn't look up that far either. Only looks down just a little bit, not too much. His arms do come up. They do rotate around. He does have bicep swivel. He does have double jointed elbows. His don't move right here at the forearm. I thought they would, just because sometimes when it's painted right here, when he has a glove, sometimes it'll rotate. But it does rotate at the wrist, does go in and out. Now, the other Red Robin figure, the Tim Drake figure, didn't have upper torso articulation up here, doesn't have ab crunch, but he does rotate. He doesn't like move forward at all. Right there, right here in the middle at the abs, and he doesn't go back at all, but he does rotate at the waist, and you obviously, if you guys want to push him forward, you guys can, but it's not going to come from right up here. He just moves back and forth. He doesn't go in or doesn't go back too far, just a little bit. And that's, you know, then you guys can see the smooth part of his of the plastic right there. But yep, legs do go up to about that far. They do kick out pretty far. They don't end up rotating right up here at the thigh, but they does have double jointed knees. Doesn't have any kind of boot cut. His foot does go up, does go down, does rock back and forth, and it does have toe articulation. But I do want to point out that right up here, as you guys can see, it's almost like two pieces of right there. If you guys can see it, it's kind of has articulation up here, and then it does have articulation at the foot as well. So not only does it rotate right here, but it does rotate right here as well, which is kind of weird because I don't see too many of the other Mcfarlane figures doing that. Maybe some of them do, and I just haven't noticed it, but it doesn't seem like all of them do that right there. It doesn't seem like it rotates at the top and at the bottom right there. But yep, but other than that, man, love the paint scheme. Obviously, this thing screams Robin when you look at it. The yellow cape on the inside, black on the outside. His hair, like I said, he's just a little bit bigger than I would have probably wanted my Robin to be. So just make sure you guys keep that in mind. But yeah, an awesome looking figure, man. I love the way this thing looks. Let's go ahead and do a couple comparisons for you guys. But also want to point out my really dope hat right here. I was showing this off in another Tim Drake review, and you can see Tim Drake right there underneath the brim. Really awesome hat. Normally I like to point you guys in directions of where I get my hats from, but this one I ended up buying secondhand. But normally I get a lot of my hats at superherostuff.com, okay? But yeah, let's do a couple comparisons real fast. Okay, now here's a comparison of a bunch of different DC Multiverse Robin figures that I have. Obviously, you know, Nightwing and Red Hood, but all these guys used to be Robin at one point. This right here is Damian Wayne. This is Tim Drake in his new 52 Red Robin outfit. This is Tim Drake right here in his classic outfit. Here's Nightwing, what is it, Dick Grayson. This is Jason Todd as the Red Hood, and I wanted to show you guys what they all look like. Obviously, like I said, he's a little bit shorter than this one. This Tim Drake's a little bit shorter than the new one. I actually have his leg kind of move forward and have his kneecaps bent, but he is taller than him, obviously taller than Damian Wayne, and him and Nightwing are actually about the same height because I have Nightwing's legs bent a little bit too. So if I lift them up, they'll both be about the same height and just a tad bit taller than this Red Hood as well. So, but yeah, man, pretty awesome figure. I love it. Like I said, there's some, you know, a little bit of paint issues, but in the elbow or whatever on the inside, but you can't even see it the way I'm going to have him posed. So no complaints from me. Like I said, this figure was about $19.99, but I got a good deal on it with all the other figures this past few weeks. And so if you guys are searching for a really cool Tim Drake, this is definitely the one. Just know that he is exactly 7 inches. So he is a bit taller. He might be either the same height as the Batman that you display him next to. So just make sure that you keep that in consideration with whatever Batman you're going to be displaying him with. Okay. And just because I got nothing but love for Kenner, I had to throw in my my Robin from Batman the Animated Series. Obviously this isn't Tim Drake, but the same kind of outfit basically. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what he looked like. But yeah, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned as we look at some other multiverse figures coming up this week. And until then, stay cool.